I'd love to thank the donors. It's really made a huge impact on how I do things here.
The donors make a huge difference. It's just amazing to be able to do this.
It afforded me the chance to do what I wanted to do and go to the school of my choice and pursue what I wanted to pursue.
If I wouldn't have gotten the scholarship, I may not have graduated. So that would have been pretty hard.
Receiving this scholarship was the most fantastic thing that could have happened to me. It's made all the difference.
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. This is a lot for my family to afford, and the scholarships have made all the difference in that aspect.
If I did not receive these scholarships, I would have stayed in Florida, but it wouldn't have been nearly as close to the experience at UArts.
It's a very small school in a very big city, so there's a lot of opportunity, and it's a very theater-intensive city. If I'd gone to a conservatory, I would only be able to touch lights my senior year, maybe. But here I get hands-on experience, and I'm allowed to take other classes. I can take crafts classes, I can take scenic design, I can take sound design, I can take dance.
I was strictly focused on jazz, that's all I wanted to do, and then I come here, and then I found out there's a lot more to music than just jazz.
The #1 experience that has changed my life here at UArts is the faculty. They have an overwhelming warmth to them, and the abundance of information that they give out so willingly to the students surpasses all other faculty that I've ever known.
Back in high school, I really liked drawing and I was pretty good at it, so I pursued it and I decided it was what I wanted to do. The best part of my education so far has just been working with the professors, getting their input. There's just nothing like it, you know, you get in the zone and it's you create something fantastic and it just makes you feel great.
If not for the University of the Arts, I don't think I would be half the musician I am. From the incredible faculty to all of the students you surround yourself with, everything here is just available to you to be great.
From a young age, I started writing little stories and poems and plays and forcing my cousins and my sister to act in them. My favorite part about my education here at the UArts is the opportunity to workshop with my classmates outside of the classroom setting. We'll sit around and just throw ideas out at each other, and I found that that's been a really unique experience for me, and I know it has for them, because we're such a diverse group of writers.
My dad really wanted me to look at Philadelphia, so he took me in as a surprise to take me to dinner, and I'd never been in the city before, and I loved it. I looked into the school after I came into the city. It also looked like it was the best painting program. Just getting to meet all of the professors and getting to know what they've been through and their views on art, I think that's been my favorite part of it.
I've learned so much. I've met so many great people, so many good friends, some good connections that will help me get started in my future careers.
I've taken over 60 courses. I have almost all straight A's. I've tried to be a part in almost every ensemble that could fit in my schedule. I try to do everything I possibly can in all different fields, all different genres of music.
The most memorable moment for me is playing with the big band in Chicago at the Midwest Conference. That was a huge, huge thing. You know, it's a huge convention where everyone's there, and we were playing main stage and giving clinics and going and seeing clinics, and that was a really, really awesome experience.
I work as I go to school, but having a scholarship relieves some of the stress and takes the pressure off of me so that I know that I still have the chance to continue what I love to do.
The scholarship that I got has meant everything to me. I mean, it's basically why I'm here, why I'm able to live in the city. I didn't even believe it when I got the letter in the mail. I was like, Mom, what's this? You know, she was like, honey, I think you just got a lot of money for school. So it was really great, and I feel blessed because of it.
I got a letter in the mail and it said, congratulations, you got another scholarship. And I was like, whoa. So that was just a really exciting moment. When you open up that letter, it kind of changes everything.
Without the scholarships, I probably wouldn't be able to go here. I'd probably be in a community college back home. Being in the city, you get a completely new experience than being in the suburbs, and pushes your imagination, and I get a lot more out of being in the city as an artist.
I'm really glad that the scholarships did work out for me, because I'm a lot happier, I think, now than I would have been otherwise.
This scholarship has really made a big impact on my studies here at the University of the Arts. This scholarship has helped me to live in the city, which would have made a much more of a difference than if I had to commute.
And the fact that the school was so on board with giving me so much financial aid is the reason why I can go here and I'm not up to my neck in student loans. It's been wonderful to know that that weight is off my shoulders.
It's great to not have to have that on the back of my head. You know, my parents don't have to worry about me. It's been a blessing.
I'm extremely thankful that I'm able to be here and participate in this and just experience everything.
I would like to thank the donors. My life would have been very different had they not given a part of themselves to help someone like me. And I think it's really important that the process of donating continues. I would love to give back to the school if I had the means to do so. I know that I wouldn't get to wherever I will be without the help of someone else, and so I think it's only the right thing to do and the moral thing to do to pay it back to someone and give them the same opportunity that the scholarships have given me.
I know what it feels like to be afraid that you're not going to get to achieve your dreams or live out everything that you want to do just because of financial circumstances. So if I can one day make that possible for someone else that's like me, that would be beautiful, and I would love to do that.
It would be so important to give back to something like this because these people changed my life, and supporting the arts is so important.
I would definitely give back. If I had the means to, I would love to make somebody as fortunate as I was.
It's really become like such a huge family here. And I feel like it's really important to give back and be able to give kids the same opportunities.
As I'm continuing my education here, I'm trying to make a lot of connections in the city and keep those connections, so hopefully someone will give me a job after I graduate.
After graduating from UArts, I see myself performing, teaching, and I'm also in the MAT program, so hopefully getting into the public school systems as well.
I plan to just take a few years off. I want to teach some lessons. I want to save up, eventually go to grad school in New York or abroad or somewhere.
It's strange because I always wanted to do painting since I was really young, and I got here and took my first art history class, and I'm in love with it. So after I graduate with my BFA here, I'm going to go for my MFA in art history.
After I graduate, with any luck, I will hopefully be working at a studio. Just to get my foot in the door, I'd really like to start in television, and then eventually I would like to progress to writing my own films, whether they're independent or commercial.
I'm focused right now on like children's books, like picture books, but honestly it could take me anywhere and I'm not closing any doors, so.
I would like the donors to know that they've done something really important by letting myself and letting all my other peers and all my fellow artists continue what we want to do and continue making art.
The University of the Arts has really prepared me to be successful in really any kind of musical setting.
They're the reason that this is allowed to happen, and they're the reason that art is going to keep happening.
People, they want to know that they have a future and that there's a chance for them. And when donors give to those less fortunate, it's a way for society to build, and I think that it just perpetuates, and people will continue to give to each other as long as someone is given to them.